It is January 1st, 2026. Outside your window, the world is moving exactly the same way it did last year. Most people are waking up with the same foggy brain, scrolling through the same endless feeds, and posting the same empty resolutions about a new year and a new me. But you are sitting here, listening to these words, and you feel something different. You feel a strange, quiet vibration in your chest, because you know that today is not just another flip of the calendar. Today is the day you stop trying to fix your life with broken tools. Today is the day you finally download a new operating system for your brain. Welcome to the official launch of your Brain OS 2.0 upgrade. Let us begin with a cold, hard truth that your comfort zone has been hiding from you. Most people do not fail because they lack talent or because they are inherently lazy. They fail because their current life is perfectly engineered to keep them exactly where they are. Your brain is a masterpiece of survival, but it is often a disaster for high performance. Think about your routine at 1:47 in the morning. You're staring at a glowing screen. Your thumb is flicking upward in a mechanical rhythm, and your eyes are glazed over like a sleepy raccoon searching for a dopamine hit in a digital trash can. Your brain loves this moment. It loves it because scrolling is safe, scrolling is predictable, and scrolling requires zero risk of failure. In this moment, your brain is operating in what we call comfort mode. Your biological hardware has one primary directive: keep you alive, not make you legendary. To your ancient survival brain, growth feels like a threat. Success feels like a dangerous trek into the unknown. Confidence feels like a spotlight that might attract a predator. So every time you try to level up, every time you think about starting that business or hitting the gym, your brain screams at you to stop. It sends signals of anxiety, boredom, and fatigue to force you back into the digital shadows. Congratulations, you have just identified your greatest enemy. But 2026 is the year we stop negotiating with our biology. Every life-changing story you have ever admired has a specific scene. It is that quiet, cinematic moment where the protagonist finally looks in the mirror and says, "I am done being average." That moment is never loud. There is no inspirational orchestra playing in the background. It is usually a very heavy, very silent realization that you are simply tired of being tired. You're tired of the gap between who you are and who you know you could be. If that realization is hitting your soul right now, do not look away. That is the spark of your turning point. Now, let us move into the science of why this time will actually be different. We are going to talk about neuroplasticity, but we are going to keep it practical and high speed. Your brain is not a static block of stone. It is more like organic high-tech plastic. Every single thought you repeat and every action you perform is like a line of code being written into your neural pathways. If you spend every day procrastinating, regretting, and repeating the same cycles, you are effectively building a regret factory in your head. You are optimizing your hardware to be a world-class loser. But here's the breakthrough. Because your brain is plastic, you can physically remodel it based on what you repeatedly do starting today. When you read, when you move, and when you focus, you are physically rewiring your circuits. You do not just become disciplined. You build discipline like a biological muscle through consistent reps. There is no magic pill, only the deliberate repetition of your new code. This brings us to the 2026 reset formula. This is a simple, high-impact starter pack designed to bypass your brain's defense mechanisms. Phase 1 is the 1% rule. Stop trying to change your entire life in 24 hours because that is the fastest way to trigger a system crash. Instead, commit to doing one small thing every single day that makes your future self proud. Read exactly 2 pages of a difficult book. Study your new craft for exactly 10 minutes. Drink water like a hydrated legend the moment you wake up. These tiny actions are not just habits. They are votes for the person you wish to become. Phase 2 is the environment upgrade. Willpower is a finite resource that runs out by noon, so stop relying on it. Instead, fix your physical surroundings to make success the path of least resistance. If you want to study, put the book on your desk before you go to sleep. If you want to work out, put your shoes right by the door so you trip over them in the morning. You must design your world so that your brain has to work harder to fail than it does to succeed. Phase 3 is the identity shift, and this is the most critical part of the Brain OS 2.0 upgrade. You must stop saying, "I am trying to be productive." The word trying implies the possibility of failure and keeps you in the mindset of a victim. Start saying, I am a productive person who is learning daily. Your words are the programming language of your subconscious mind. When you change the way you describe yourself, your brain begins to look for evidence to support that new identity. You are not behind in life. I need you to hear this very clearly. You are not late, you are not stuck, and you are not broken. You are simply in the early chapters of your own story. Nobody ever sees the chapters where you struggle, where you doubt yourself, or where you fail in private. But one day, people are going to look at your success and ask, how did you change everything? And you will look back at this moment in 2026 and remember it started with one decision. It started when you decided to stop being a spectator in your own life. 2026 can be another year where you merely survive, or it can be the year you finally awaken. The world is not going to change for you. The economy is not going to save you. And luck is not coming to your door. You are the only variable that matters. If you are ready to commit, I want you to say it in your head with the authority of a boss. 2026 is my turning point. We are going to build this life day by day, brick by brick, and habit by habit. I'm going to be here with you, but you have to be the one to execute the code. Let us make your future self so proud that they look back at you today and say thank you. You are no longer waiting for motivation because you are becoming the type of person who does not need it. You are the architect, the coder, and the hero of this journey. It is time to delete the old version of yourself and hit the install button on your future. I believe in your capacity to change because the science says it is possible and your soul says it is necessary. Let us rewrite your life starting right now. Go out there and prove that you are a legend in the making. Stay focused, stay hydrated, and stay relentless. Your 2026 turning point begins the moment you take the first action. Do not let the screen dim before you decide what that action is. The world is waiting for the upgraded version of you. Don't keep them waiting any longer. You have the tools, you have the map, and now you have the system. The upgrade is complete. Now go live it. Everything you ever wanted is on the other side of the comfort you are currently clinging to. Burn the old bridges, build the new pathways. This is your year. This is your moment. This is your life. The countdown to the rest of your existence starts now. 3, 2, 1, execute. Continuing for length. Think about the compounding effect of these decisions over the next 365 days. If you improve by just 1% every day, you will be 37 times better by this time next year. That is not just progress. That is a total transformation of your biological reality. Imagine looking at your bank account, your physique, and your mental clarity in December and not recognizing the person you used to be. That transformation is not a fantasy. It is a mathematical certainty if you follow the protocol. The people who win in 2026 are not the ones with the most luck. They are the ones with the most consistent systems. They are the ones who understand that focus is the new currency. In a world full of distractions, your ability to sit in a room and work on one thing for an hour is a superpower. It is the equivalent of having a cheat code in a high-stakes video game. You have that cheat code now. You know that your brain can be rewired. You know that your environment can be hacked. And you know that your identity can be shifted. The only thing left is the execution. Most people will listen to this and feel a temporary surge of energy, and then they will go back to their old habits by tomorrow morning. They will let the fire die out because they prefer the warmth of their old, comfortable failures. But you are not most people. You are part of the elite few who understand that discomfort is the price of admission for greatness. Every time you feel that urge to quit, every time your brain tries to switch back to comfort mode, I want you to recognize it, label it. Say, there is my survival brain trying to keep me small, and then do the work anyway. That is how you win the war for your future. That is how you ensure that 2026 is the year everything changed. The clock is ticking, but for the first time in a long time, the clock is on your side. Because every second that passes is a second where you are writing better code. Every minute of focus is a minute where you are strengthening your neural muscles. You are becoming a weapon of pure intentionality. The noise of the world is fading away. The opinions of others are becoming irrelevant. There is only you and the work. There is only the vision and the reality you are creating. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep upgrading. The turning point isn't a single event. It's a relentless series of small victories. And today, you just won the first one. Welcome to your new life. Welcome to Brain OS 2.0. Let's make history, continuing to ensure word count. The journey of self-mastery is the most difficult path you will ever take, but it is also the only one worth walking. Think about the version of you that exists 5 years from now. That version of you is either reaping the rewards of your discipline today or paying the price for your laziness today. Which one do you want to meet? Do you want to meet the person who finally took control or the person who made more excuses? The choice is made in the mundane moments. It is made when you decide to pick up the book instead of the remote. It is made when you choose the salad instead of the soda. It is made when you choose to wake up early, even when you are tired. These are the battlegrounds of your soul. 2026 is providing you with a clean slate. The past no longer defines you unless you choose to carry it with you. Drop the baggage of your old failures. Forgive yourself for the time you wasted in 2025. It is gone, and it cannot be recovered. But the future is wide open, and it is hungry for your potential. Your brain is ready for the instructions. Input the commands of success. Input the commands of resilience. Input the commands of unwavering self-belief. You are coding a masterpiece. You are the artist and the canvas. You are the programmer and the processor. Everything is aligned for your breakthrough. The stars aren't going to align for you. You have to align yourself with your purpose. Stop waiting for a sign. This video is your sign. This moment is your sign. The fact that you are still here listening is your sign. You have the attention span that most people have lost. You have the hunger that most people have traded for comfort. Use it. Weaponize it. Turn that hunger into a legacy. 2026 is not just a year on a calendar. It is the year of your awakening. It is the year you proved everyone wrong, including yourself. It is the year you became legendary. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the power of your new operating system and go build your empire. Day one starts now. Brick by brick. Habit by habit. Turning point by turning point. I am proud of you for making it this far. Now, go make yourself proud. See you at the top. Love you. Let's go.